Before we get started, please like, share, follow, subscribe. And here we go. We're back. What's up, guys?
What's up?
We are in the same room. Theo is in the elevated trap house.
Elevated trap house. Yes, fantastic.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
elevated trap house.
What a great addition to the soundboard. I love that.
Yeah, it's fire.
Fire.
So, what's up?
Nothing but what's going on.
This episode is sponsored by Flower of Life CBD. If you need to relax, recharge, or feel your best, they've got you covered with premium organic CBD products. And just for our listeners, you get 20% off. Use promo code BETTER20 at FOLCBD.com. That's BETTER20 for 20% off, because better is what we do. Now back to the episode.
You know what I'm really most interested in talking about? I've been thinking about it.
I know what it is.
So do I.
Well, what do you think it is?
So we've all been anxiously awaiting the results of the auction.
I hear you got fucking lazy, Ronell.
Is it a?
And you dropped the ball.
Is it a?
How can I get lazy on it?
I hear you dropped the ball.
Or is it a?
Drop the ball on the wall.
I hear you dropped the ball. You let the bids. What happened? Tell me what happened.
So,
Long story
short, I put in my all-in bid, max, literally clean out my bank account. At the last minute, the fucker outbid me. He had more cash than I did.
How much did he outbid you by?
Like $400.
Really?
Like, yeah. So me and him went back and forth, and then he just put a big dick on the table. You don't have my kind of bread, and I was just like, "You got it."
Just pull that fucking fat old hog out, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, he out hogged you.
Get pissed.
He out hogged you. So
Yeah.
how much? What was the final sale price of the property?
Like $1,200-$1,300.
Wow. So but that's interesting though, because it shows that like someone else was looking at it, right?
And
like,
that's the part that pisses me off, actually,
Yeah.
because
So it went to $1,300 a piece.
a piece.
Damn.
and that guy probably would have went higher. Maybe he knows something. I wonder what that guy's max would have
Yeah,
been.
I mean, I'm sure he looked at it and was like, "Oh, a vacant lot is worth $50,000."
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's probably down there or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're not gonna take my pappy's house.
That's my pappy's house.
Dude, I was so fucking mad, bro.
Damn, that's whack.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool, though,
what
so you
pisses me
know.
off is that those properties have been sitting in the county literally for years, for actually like 2018, 2019. Right?
Yeah.
So
just like
I'm
you
the one who
found-
started the bid, and now all of a sudden everybody wants, but nobody else wanted to do the research and start the bid
Just
themselves.
like you found the
Bro,
auction, I'm sure there's
that's-
tons of people that sit on that thing all day
Yeah.
long and make bids.
Yeah, that's not true. You said no one else wants to do the research. That guy did the research.
100%.
Yeah, dude,
No,
man.
he did. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah,
Because he literally just sniped it out from under me.
No, but he did. He knew what he was sniping. He wasn't just like, oh, I got 1,300 to blow. I'm gonna buy some piece of shit property in Arkansas. He knew what he was doing.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just bidding on. Why would you be the first bid when the last bid's the only one that matters?
Right.
All the other people fucking jerk each other around, and then when it comes in, that's all. The last bid's the only one that matters.
That's the only one. Exactly.
It's the only one that matters. That's
Yeah.
how you go in and get things cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. Let everybody else drive it up. Interesting.
So so the only thing that I was, like I said, like, for lack of a better word, I'm gonna say annoyed. Only thing I was annoyed about was that I was the one who started the clock, and now all of a sudden that the clock started, now everybody and their mother is interested.
I mean, that's how that happens.
well, you're talking about it like you started a fucking TikTok trend.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Unless you built the website.
No.
The auction,
I mean,
mean,
like, the county had those. The county had those
what?
properties for years,
Yeah.
and nobody started the countdown clock. Once I started the countdown clock,
So
Right.
so
those-
because you placed a bid, that started
for
the.
that exactly right.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. So they just sit there. It's not like the auction starts the 10th and it ends the 15th.
Mhm.
It can start
It
any
only
time.
It
starts when
starts
someone puts
like
the
it
bid.
starts the day that you put in the first bid, and 30 days from that is when it ends.
Interesting.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. So pretty much. Oh yeah. So that is the way to just go and look for Ron.
What's trending? Right.
Just be like, oh, well, that guy must see something in it.
Whoops.
Whoops.
So
Oh.
guess what I'm going to do with my next one.
Oh, I got it. So yeah, I would be pissed off. I get you did do the legwork. Now
What, you're gonna find one that has an expiring
I'm
clock?
just gonna wait till the clock runs out, like to see when the bids end. Just drop $1,000 on it, like fuck it. Let me see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do that in other states or just like Arkansas?
Well, I don't know.
Was it Arkansas?
To be honest, I don't even think I could do that in any other counties.
Arkansas.
What do you mean they can't do it in any other counties?
Because all right, like so I know that like the website that I went on, I don't. Oh no, I think sorry, I'm wrong. It is for the whole state of Arkansas. It's for the whole state of Arkansas.
Hey, dude.
So that website's only Arkansas?
Yeah.
That website, that one specifically is only Arkansas. So I have to find something similar for New York, PA, and Jersey.
You're not gonna be able to afford New York. It's crazy.
No.
You gotta go.
If I was able to afford New York, you think I would have started in Arkansas in the first place?
Nah, yeah, you can't.
You got to look at like Asheville, North Carolina.
No, you can't afford Asheville either, dog.
I don't think I could afford North Carolina, to be honest.
Asheville destroyed.
Asheville's big money up there.
Asheville was destroyed.
Yeah, I know. Asheville will rebuild. You're not gonna be able. You're not sniping fucking properties in Asheville for $1,000. Dude, Asheville's one of the
definitely not $1,000.
Definitely not $1,000. Asheville is not bumfuck Arkansas by any means.
Very true.
Right? Yeah,
you gotta find like Idaho. I
don't even know if I think Idaho is actually.
I was like Nebraska.
I think Idaho's actually I think Boise is actually like one of the best places to live in the country.
Is it really?
Yeah, not like opinion based. From what I was having this conversation with somebody, I think Boise, Idaho is one of I could be wrong. We should fact check this, but it's like one of those random cities like that.
That's Boise. I'm not talking about this. The whole state.
Yeah, but Idaho, I think, has like a good. I don't think Idaho's like a shithole. It's got like a pretty good economy. I'm sure it's like anything.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's parts of Arkansas that have a great economy.
Yeah, but I think Idaho is like better.
Well, wouldn't you have to look at like the cost of living per state?
Yeah, I think it's like the cost of living is relative, and then there's like what is huge agriculture.
Next time I do this, I'm doing it in like Alabama.
Potato, Idaho potato. That's why.
Potatoes, fucking probably.
Let's Google this because this guy's speaking no facts.
No, I'm speaking some facts.
He's like, I'm pretty sure there's a big agriculture in Idaho. It's the Idaho potato.
No, I'm telling you.
Hold on, I'll fact check.
Idaho is like one of the top countries, one of the top cities in the country to live in and move to right now.
Maybe.
I don't know what it is. There's some shit going on there. Look it up, Ronno. Get that shit up. Typing away. It's one of those random states.
I wish I had the Jeopardy countdown.
All right, so I'm getting the list now.
All right, ChatGPT.
Ann Arbor is number 1.
Michigan?
Ann Arbor, Michigan. No
Boulder.
Shit.
Boise's number 3.
Okay, so I was
number 3 for what? Most expensive cities.
Based on various rankings and studies evaluating factors such as quality of life, affordable job opportunities, and overall livability, here's a list of top U.S. cities to consider, including Boise, Idaho. So I asked specifically, where does Boise fall on that list?
Fucking tell me, I don't know.
It's like that they named 3 college cities though. Boulder is where the University of Colorado is. Boise is where Boise State.
Yeah, but you could kind of.
Ann Arbor is where University of Michigan is.
Yeah, but you could kind of do that in a lot of places now.
Nah.
Like major-ish cities in like states you couldn't like associate a
those are like legitimate college towns. So like Boulder, Colorado, they're
okay.
They're,
so they're.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay. Boulder, Colorado, their revenue is for the city is predicated solely on their football team.
Where Coach Prime.
Correct.
Okay. So
Ann Arbor, Michigan, their sports is what drives people to the city. So like,
so what are the other cities then? I'm curious. So they wonder those are the top 3.
So it's Ann Arbor, then it's Boulder, then Boise, Portland, Maine, Madison, Wisconsin, Raleigh, North Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina.
I think you're right. Yeah, literally just naming Big Ten colleges.
Madison, Wisconsin,
San Diego, Boston, Pittsburgh, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, these are college towns. Des Moines.
So it's all college towns? Is that
that's what he just named?
That's named all.
He just named college towns.
Every Big Ten fucking college team.
Yeah.
So okay, so there you go. So that's I guess
the best cities are college towns.
Or college towns.
Because we're moving to Chapel Hill.
Yeah, I guess best cities to live in college. So so Boise is on that list. Good quality of life, right?
Mhm.
Relatively low cost.
Well,
living.
what's the medium? What's the average income in Boise?
Let's see.
And I'm not saying Boise specifically. I'm saying there's like rural area of Idaho that like you could probably find.
Yes,
People haven't kept up on their taxes. Or,
probably 35 minutes from downtown Boise, Idaho. Yeah, you could probably buy a trailer for nothing.
Yeah.
Per capita, as of the latest data, the median household income in Boise, Idaho is $79,977. The per capita income stands at $48,274. For context, the average mean hourly wage in Boise metropolitan area is $28.
That's
All right, that's not bad. And the cost of living's low. So, like at $79,000 a year, you could probably actually live a pretty decent life in Boise.
Because actually, Boise was on the list of affordable rental cities.
And there's probably other
shit. Because there's no city. So that's a crazy thing. So a statistic just came out in the last couple of weeks that now there is no city that is affordable for a single person to rent a 2-bedroom apartment in. In America. Doesn't exist. That's wild. That's
what's
a wild
What's
metric.
the benchmark of affordable though? Like what's that number? Like
You're not eating ramen a day.
What's like
I guess if they look at
average?
I guess they look at what the median income is for the town.
Okay.
And then they look at what the average rent is for a 2-bedroom.
Just average out
and they don't equate.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was reading
because like a 2-bedroom in New York is obviously much more expensive than a 2-bedroom in Boise.
I was reading like this piece online about like some woman who's like a top level like lawyer or something in Manhattan, lives in Brooklyn, and she's talking about like is making $800,000 a year the new broke, and who is just like I get like how this probably sounds
800,000 or 80,000.
800,000. She goes, I get how this sounds insensitive and completely out of touch, but she's like, for what I make and my husband makes
and where I want to live
and where I want to live, like it's actually literally unaffordable. I cannot afford to leave living in Brooklyn. I cannot afford Westchester. I cannot afford a house like comparable to anything. Like you're barely getting by in certain areas, making $700,000 a year. Like that's crazy. Like that's people online, like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, they have no concept of like money like that. And they're like, oh, just be better at budgeting. Like she's probably fine.
It's not a budgeting thing.
Just buy 30 rental properties before you're 30 years old. That's all you have to do.
She makes $700,000 a year as a lawyer. She's probably smart and has it's good at budgeting, but like you're making this money and you're just trying to live like a decent, like put your kids in a good school, like go on some nice vacations, like ball out a little bit. I make $800,000 a year. God forbid I want to ball out, and like you're just barely like fucking trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like that's kind of fucked up, man.
It's really fucked up.
It's really fucked up.
Like I make a fairly decent salary, and it's just like at the end of the month, it's just like, where's my money going?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people say, oh, budget. What are you gonna do? Sit in your fucking house all day and like not do anything? Like, that's weird.
He ain't lying.
You know, like, what are you supposed to be doing? Even then, it costs money to sit around and do nothing.
It really, bro, my utilities are expensive as fuck, especially as it's been cold these past couple weeks.
I just spent $50 on groceries just for tonight's dinner.
Every time, bro. Every time. Dude, every time I got to go to the grocery store, cook for them, you know, kids, everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, it's like, oh, I got to get a couple of things. So I always keep all the stuff, so I don't have
$50,
to like
$50, $100.
Well, Rich,
$50.
to be fair.
Yep.
Fuck, never mind. I was about to be an asshole. I was
fully about to be an asshole. Bitch. Say it with your chest. Say that on the podcast. You don't think
your groceries will be cheaper because you don't have to buy seasonings.
Because you're so white. You're so white. You don't season.
You know what? If I was a vampire, I would bite you last.
You're so white.
Oh shit.
You know you don't season your food.
I do season. Okay, my dad was born in Africa.
He does have a good palate, Rich.
So what does that mean?
It means that I season my meat.
Your dad was on apartheid in Rhodesia.
No, he was born in Libya.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Wherever he is, God bless.
Not in Libya right now, that's for sure.
No, he's
definitely not in Libya.
Yeah, the rent's too damn high. The rent's too damn high.
The
No one
rent
can
is
afford it.
everything is too damn expensive. This guy was teaching me about eggs because I don't do eggs, and he
Eggs.
goes through lots of eggs with all the millions of kids he has.
Eggs, bro, they're expensive. They're like the good, and they're. It's funny, like they're actually groceries are cheaper up here significantly compared to Long Island. Like the milk was $1 cheap, like literally $1 cheaper here than Long Island.
That's
but
good.
eggs are like
I'm amongst the poor whites.
$10 a dozen. You get the 18 racks. It's like $12.
I saw it's basically not exactly, but around. It's damn near like $1 an egg now. Over here.
I know it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
The bird flu shit, man. They killed all the
100 million. They killed 100 million birds.
My brother needs to get some chickens going up here on the property.
Oh,
birds.
I have a buddy who has chickens. I have a buddy who has chickens. That's weird as hell. It's loud. They stink.
What's our next?
Huh?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What were you saying?
I was like, what's our next fake business idea? You know, the bidding on houses and auction.
I don't know.
I need to come up with something else.
I don't know.
No, you know what? Fuck all of that. Rich, you need to talk to me about these low scammers, bro. Yo, I read the comments that they're saying, and it's just like,
bro, they're not saying nothing. It's boring.
It's the same thing over and over again.
So boring. We talked about this a couple episodes ago. They're literally AI. It's literally bots doing it, bro. It's a room. The biggest annoying joke of all time.
It's a room somewhere, not in America, with like 50 phones plugged into a computer. It's
like a rack.
One of them that's messaging on Twitter is an actual love scammer because their account got blocked, and then they messaged me after they got it unblocked, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I lost my account for a little while," and it's like, why'd you lose your account? It's like, I don't know. I'm like, because you're scamming.
It's not. I'm telling you, these are just they're not even women. They're all men.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't say it was a girl. Whatever it is.
They're all like middle-aged dudes with freaking.
It's not even as cool as like some chick strung out on perks from Florida, like scamming dudes. It's not. It's like some guy in Bangladesh. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woke up this morning. Scam someone for love.
Imagine.
But the thing is like I still can't get over that somebody spent almost $1 million on Brad Pitt. Bro,
he's a handsome fella.
I can believe it.
Yeah, but it's not really Brad Pitt though.
Doesn't matter. It's the illusion of it, dude. It's
What's your favorite Brad Pitt?
Favorite Brad Pitt
Snatch.
movie?
Snatch. Gotta be Snatch.
No, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Brad Pitt. I really love Fight Club.
Yeah, I really fucking love Fight Club.
Yeah. Fight Club, Brad Pitt, Fight Club.
It's either Brad Pitt Snatch or Brad Pitt's Fight Club's my favorite.
Yeah, Brad Pitt Fight Club. But yeah, Brad Pitt Snatch is fucking badass.
I think I would have to go with Fight Club.
What was
Fight
that
Club is a fucking amazing movie.
Where it was the Hitman? Oh, what was the name of that movie? Ronn, look that up. Brad Pitt movie. He played a hitman.
The Mexican?
No.
With James Gandolfini?
No. This fucking movie is good, dude.
You say he was a hitman?
He was a hitman. What the hell's the name of that movie? That movie was sick.
Bullet Train?
Killing them softly?
Yes, Killing Them Softly.
That? James Gandolfini's in that too.
Yeah, he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Killing Them Softly. That one. Yeah, that one's really good. That's a good movie. Brad Pitt's a solid actor. He's a solid actor. Shout out to Brad Pitt. You know what? If you're gonna get
shout out to you, dog.
Yeah, shout out to you, big dog. Like if you're gonna get scammed by anybody, let it be a fake AI Brad Pitt.
A fake AI Brad Pitt.
You know. Like,
hey, are there any updates about that lady who went to what was it, like Israel or something like that, or UAE?
She got arrested in Dubai. She did. She had a layover. She was supposed to be back in New York. She had a layover in Dubai. It was like a 2-hour layover. She got off the plane, left the airport, and was like, "I'm not coming back." And then she allegedly got arrested in Dubai. And is like facing like 5 years in jail.
I thought I saw a video for like smoking cigarettes in New York. Back in New York. I'm pretty sure she's back in the States.
Oh, maybe she got back.
I don't know.
And they be telling a lot of stories about this woman.
Who is she?
Some woman from Harlem.
Some random woman from Harlem.
Yeah. Looking for love.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Harlem.
Looking for love.
Uptown, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Harlem.
Yeah, she pulled the reverse Uno card on the Pakistani.
No. She pulled the Wolf of Wall Street. Like, I'm not fucking leaving.
She got my
Oh no, that was after she pulled the Uno reverse card.
Yeah, she pulled the Uno reverse love.
You think I won't show up in Pakistan?
I think I'll show up in Pakistan. I wonder what you think Pakistan's
20,000
Pakistan
by the end of this week.
It didn't look that bad when like all the videos stuff like they make it seem like it's just some shit.
That's like I feel like that's almost everywhere. That's a lot of places though.
It depends on where she was. I mean, but there are parts of parts of everywhere that probably are kind of nice.
You've been to India. You could say most of that country's a shithole.
No, I wouldn't say most of it.
All of it.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Really? So like you would say the majority of it's nice.
I would say the areas that are not nice are very entwined with the nice places too. I would say that there are billionaires' houses next to a block where people don't have shoes.
Yeah.
I would say that in the southern part of India, the temples are covered in gold. Like the Taj Mahal, everybody talks about being one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Like the temples in the southern part of India are nicer than the Taj Mahal.
Really?
Just yeah. Goa is one of the nicest vacation destinations in the world. It's in India.
The beaches are probably sick over there, huh?
Yeah. So like, there's a lot of shitty places, but they also have so many freaking people. So like the city state of Delhi has 300 million people.
300 million?
in a city state.
Dude, that's crazy.
So like that's like
how big is like the city state of Delhi?
It's pretty big.
Big.
It's like it would be like
the size of a small country.
Yeah, it would be like East Coast.
That's big.
Yeah.
But it's 300 million people. That's a lot of fucking
people,
dude.
So there's 1.5 billion people in India. You know what I mean? So like those trains where they have like
that is terrifying
on top of it. Like that's a real thing. Last time I was there, that train derailed and like 200 people died.
Really?
Oh. Yeah, it's really bad.
That's crazy. Why don't they have why don't they have OSHA? Yeah, I think they need stricter OSHA regulations.
I don't know why.
We're laughing, but he's not wrong. Like there has to be some kind of
like it's kind of shitty for those people. Like that's pretty much sound like a bleeding heart liberal, but like that kind of sucks to be like
kind of 200 people died.
But that country operates under a caste system, right? So like the wealth is distributed to the top and it
stays there.
Yeah.
Well,
whereas take Abu Dhabi, for instance, right? Gorgeous. Can eat off the streets. No crime, zero crime. And for Emiratis, they have a program that they pay for your school. And the more schooling that you get and complete successfully, also you get a monthly check from the government on top of working your job and also getting a salary. So like if you get a PhD, you get an extra $80,000 a year, call it. I'm making these numbers up. On top of your whatever, $500,000 a year salary. Like you're getting this money on top of for your cost of living.
It's a nice incentive.
Yeah, but you can also go to school for free.
My buddy's he's genuinely planning on moving to Thailand because like how much money he has saved up, he's like that he can start his life.
Which buddy?
Buddy that I used to work with.
Did I used to work with him too?
No.
Paul.
Is it Paul?
No. This is when I was working in high school. I would. Paul would lose his mind. Paul could move to Thailand.
I have a friend that did that. He moved to be a teacher. He was a teacher here.
That's exactly.
He moved there, and he was a teacher, and he hasn't come back. He comes back like for like holidays and shit, like because his family's from upstate New York. But like he lives there and like loves his life.
It's probably sick.
Yeah, dude.
It's probably awesome. Why would you leave?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like I would be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it.
What, moving to Thailand?
Oh yeah, I'm a programmer. I could do my job anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, I guess you could, right?
Yeah,
you could
wrong.
Like remote.
As long as you have high speed internet and a stable connection.
And you could almost like even take a pay cut too and work.
So Thailand might not work. You might get brownouts and stuff in like major cities, and you might not get a good internet connection in the rural areas.
You got the Starlink, bro. What are you talking about? Just got a Starlink satellite. Yeah, bro. You just got a Starlink satellite.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Go anywhere.
I'm pretty excited about that because I just got approved for the T-Mobile Starlink.
Did you just? Is that dip?
It's It's a nootropic pouch for brain function.
Dude, just use these. It's like this fucking gum thing that I've been taking. Neuro something or the other.
Neurogum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is Alpha Fuel.
Mm.
Shout out. They don't sponsor us.
No
but let's-
spot, right?
Shout out to Zim and Alpha Fuel.
Yeah.
That'd be
So-
cool to live in Thailand.
So
though.
yeah,
that'd be cool.
I would love to live somewhere for some portion of the year, but
Not
always be able to
America.
come back.
I do like
Yeah.
America.
I want to do Puerto Rico eventually. Eventually, I want to do 6 months in a day in Puerto Rico, or maybe the
Puerto Rico
Cayman
doesn't
Islands.
count.
Yes, it does, brother.
No, it does not. Puerto Rico's America.
4% federal tax, no state income tax,
Puerto Rico's like wanting to leave America.
no
but
corporate
you don't
tax,
wanna
no
leave
capital
America.
gains tax.
Going to Puerto Rico to leave America is like you might as well go to Boise, Idaho.
No, because then I'd have to still pay state income tax
I wonder what.
and
the-
capital gains tax.
I wonder if they got like a. Do they have state income tax in Boise, Idaho?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, of course, not every.
No,
state
not
does.
every state has income tax. Does
There's
Texas not do income tax?
Texas,
Florida,
Tennessee, Florida.
Georgia.
No, Georgia has state
I
income
don't
tax.
think Georgia has state.
Georgia
income
has
tax.
state income tax. There's like six or seven states that don't have state income tax.
I'm pretty sure Georgia doesn't have state income tax. My barber just.
Pretty sure
Googled
it's
it.
Florida, Texas, Nevada,
Put me in my
Florida,
office.
Texas, Nevada,
Let me Google
Tennessee.
it.
There's 4.
Yeah, Tennessee's definitely one of them,
Yeah,
State
and Nevada.
and Nevada.
with no income tax.
They just quietly increased the sales tax in New York.
Is New Hampshire one of them? I don't. No, definitely not.
There are 9 apparently as of 2025.
What are the 9?
Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Texas, Tennessee, but there's a asterisk on that one. Wyoming, Washington, and New Hampshire.
Also,
For
Georgia
Tennessee,
is
it's no tax on wages, but there's a tax on some investment income.
I was right, New Hampshire.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, capital gains is still a thing nationwide. So
Yeah.
there's no capital gains tax in Puerto Rico.
for now.
It's not changing anytime soon.
Anytime
They're
soon.
not becoming a state.
No, I'm talking about like capital gains tax in the country. They think things are going to shake up dramatically with the tax systems in America.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know either. I think it's a lot of talk. I don't think anything's going to happen. It's too much dangerous talk.
I mean, if they
Just-
don't have to practice basic accounting principles when they make payments, I mean, what are we really doing?
I don't know.
4.7 trillion payments left the treasury without proper audited accounting markings. So like they didn't mark where the money was going to. It's like
Three
So what?
Oh,
They
wait,
was just
that-
a blank check? That
basically
doesn't make any sense. Like with no
so
name in it.
they have these designations that they have to choose for what type of payment it is. They leave it blank, and then they have comments that they're supposed to put in for what the payment is for, and they leave that blank too. $4.7 trillion got
Oh,
sent
that
out.
legal. Jesus Christ.
3,475,000 people between the ages of 100.
Oh,
and
did you see that list?
Between the ages of what was it, 100
The,
and something?
the people
to-
getting Social Security and Medicaid
Dude.
benefits,
Oh,
and it was listed the age demographic for the number. Oh my God! There's 3 million people that are 100 years old getting Social Security.
No,
apparently.
older than that. What? No,
There is
significant-
one. There's
like
one.
100
There's one person. There's one person getting benefits that is older than the United States.
Yeah, it's literally 300 years
360
old.
years old.
There's
How's
there's
that possible?
It's fault.
Three-
It's fraud or waste.
how's
or
it
just like
possible-
faulty fucking.
How's it possible to have 3.5 million people between the ages of 110 and 125 collecting Social Security? It's
Right.
not. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not literally not
It's
possible.
literally fraud. They found a bunch of
Fraud.
foreign, non-domestic fraud rings that were getting Social Security payments, like somewhere in Norway, somewhere like all over the place. They were just like collecting. They had never been U.S. citizens. They're getting checks, like fraudulently.
Crazy.
But it's all right. Raise our taxes.
Still-
Huh?
What?
Dude, I'm not looking forward to doing my taxes. I gave all my stuff to my accountant. I'm just like, fucking hell.
What happens if you file your taxes now and then they abolish the IRS in April?
I
Give my
wouldn't- I
fucking
wouldn't-
money back.
It's actually funny because this year the rates of people filing extensions holding off skyrocketed because I think a lot of people are waiting.
You can
And-
file extension.
Do you
for
think that's
free.
really gonna
It's
happen?
October 1st.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Wow.
think a lot of people are fine because they want to wait and see what's happening.
I don't know.
If they're
don't know
gonna
what's gonna happen.
if they're gonna do something, it'll be drastic, and it'll be immediate. If they're like, no, and we're just gonna boom, 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 and here, this is what we're gonna do, because they're gonna need to come in and get a little crazy and just kind of make it happen. And they could just snap their fingers and be like, no, we're changing the tax rate. This bullshit. We're being overtaxed. Do a flat.
I would
whatever.
be so down for a flat rate of like 8%.
I agree.
No write
Everybody
off,
pays 10%.
nothing.
Fuck it.
8%. 8% across the board.
But see, but the thing is that
Because
fucking
you pay
billionaires aren't going to
37%,
play
you
that.
try to write off to get to 24. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Say again?
it's not. It's a
You
joke.
pay 37% and you try to get enough exemptions and write-offs to get down to like 24%. Like it's not.
That's why I have this.
What?
A house.
Business.
A house?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you get write-off. Yeah. Well, something's gonna happen. We'll see.
Maybe.
I feel like every day we wake up and it's just like something different happens. It's like
I just think
only if you pay attention to it, brother. Only if you go looking for it. Something
fucking fair.
You know what I
Give me a
need?
time,
You
dude.
know what I
Still
need to
pay
add to the
attention to
board?
it.
I need to add the X-Files theme.
Yeah, dude.
Theo,
the
I
thing
bet you
is-
didn't go up there with your foil hat.
No, my brother probably has a restaurant supply.
Yeah, he's got
size
enough
tinfoil
tinfoil that we can make 100 hats.
here. Yeah,
I'll sell it as merch.
tinfoil and saran wrap hats.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Ted made a note sheet for the podcast and felt very inspired to share it with me and say, feel free to add to it or tell me to fuck off.
I'm trying to be better at
You know how
remembering my
all first
thoughts.
season I would take notes and go put them in my phone for like
Okay.
episodes.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
have
yeah.
like an entire season of notes. So now Theo has started to do that, which is amazing.
I'm proud of you,
And
Theo.
Big applause for that. He really wants to step in. He came up here today and he goes, listen, we should work on ad reads. I'm going to do some ad reads. I'm like, but what ads though? And he's like, oh, I got my buddy's thing and we got this and we got that. I'm like, but they don't sponsor us. He's like, well, I want to build a reel. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
And
Theo, you want to build a reel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do more voiceover work. And if I did like a thing for my buddies, coin dealers, and I'd say mention us for a special offer, and they made a deal, our friends would kick us back fucking money 1,000%. They would do that.
We'll have to record ad reads.
We'll do it tomorrow
or later.
or later
yeah.
tonight. We
Yeah.
got followed it.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to do voiceover work, bro. I want to do voices.
I can see you doing that. Not to sound weird, but
Before
Theo, you would have a great voice for that.
I think
Before I
every
die.
episode we should make him do an accent for a segment.
I don't know
Accent.
that'll work.
He's pretty good at him and his brothers actually are surprisingly
My brothers
good
are
at
good
accents.
My brothers are good at it. My
No, he's not.
He's
Theo,
really
you're
good.
not good at accents. Your Caribbean accent sucks. I love you, brother. Your Caribbean accent sucks. Your Caribbean accent fucking sucks.
Don't be a bumbleclaw rasta
See what
man.
I'm saying?
You come and feeling irie.
God. Every time I hear you with a Caribbean accent, it makes my skin itch.
What's
Yeah.
your best accent? What do we think?
I don't know. Me and my brothers do a pretty good Australian accent.
Like Gordon?
Big Golden. We got an imaginary friend, Gordon. We've been doing his accent. Gordon's from New Zealand or Australia. We don't know.
Yeah,
My brother used to go pretend he's Australian, pick up girls.
Your
at bars.
brother was
Yo,
really
he does it good.
Yeah, he's
He
really good.
does. He'd go pick up chicks with a fake Australian accent back in the day.
That's a superpower.
That's a superpower.
I can't do accents. I can barely do.
And my
I can
brother
barely do
looks
my
Australian.
mind.
My brother looks like could come off Australian too, with the hair, and he's fucking skinny and tan and shit. He'd be like, "Yeah, this guy's from the Gold Coast."
Who's older, you or him?
Me, I'm the oldest.
His brother looks like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, my brother doesn't look. He looks like me, but he doesn't look like me.
Looks like a normal version of Michael Phelps.
Yeah, like a not
Like
as autistic looking.
If he wasn't
version of
so super jacked.
Yeah, it's not as tall, doesn't swim as well, but still,
my brother's
you could picture him. You could picture
my
him.
brother's a fish in the water. I'll give that to him. He's a strong
He's
swimmer.
not Michael Phelps. though.
My brother's sporty. We talked about this.
Yeah.
He's definitely not Michael Phelps. No, by no means. God, this chair is incredibly uncomfortable.
Cock chairs are rarely supposed to be comfortable.
That's the double part of the torture.
That's the scary part. You know, the squirming in the seat. You think they're gonna join in? You're like, don't move.
Like,
Stay on my peripheral.
Stay in your place.
Are you almost done yet? My back hurts. Can you?
I'm gonna hold you. That chair looks like a white version of the chair from Blue's Clues.
We just got a letter.
Yeah. We just got a letter.
I wonder who it's from.
Dude, it's your dad. He's writing from the penitentiary. Dear Jimmy, thinking about you every day. Your mom doesn't mean what she says about me.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry while you're in this random man Steve's house.
Jesus.
Steve is not your dad.
With his imaginary dog. You don't have to call him dad. He's not your dad.
I don't care how nice Steve's car is. It's not your dad. I'll be out soon. Take you to the baseball.
Why'd you say that so aggressively?
Because I'm writing it from jail. God damn it!
This is really falling apart.
It's also officially.
We should make just fake scenes of fake shows and act them out.
We got the green screen. We can do it.
Oh my God, you guys can really utilize that green screen now.
Yeah,
Mom, how come you don't let me read the letters that Dad writes to me? That's what's the next line. Mom, how come all those letters that Daddy writes, you don't let me read them?
Daddy's a piece of
Mom,
shit.
why are you laughing?
Why are you
at me?
crying?
Wait. I'm playing the part of the mother. You touch yourself at night.
But Steve said it's a game.
Who the hell is Steve?
It's Steve.
Your friend. Mom.
Uncle Steve? Right, Mom?
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve.
I don't want to be the mom. I don't want to be the mom. I don't want to be the mom.
Weird
yeah,
boner.
What? Getting a fear boner?
You better
Fear boner
change up the microphone on this thing. Yeah, damn.
Dude, did I send it to you too? The Valentine's Day clip with Charles Bronson?
No.
I don't even know what movie this is, but it's a Charles Bronson movie. And he's like holding like the first ever like drill fleshlight. And it's from like the 70s. He's like, yeah, what do you do with this? You scared? You scared to say it? You jack off with it, don't you?
So jack it off. It's the best.
It's
Can
like,
you insert that clip into this?
I don't. I'll try.
That is so good.
I sent it to you on
Did you
TikTok.
send it to our chat or did you send it straight to Theo?
I think I sent it to you on TikTok.
What is that movie? We
gotta find that movie.
Pando, Google search Charles Bronson movie with jack off machine.
I sent it to you on TikTok. It's the last thing I sent you.
We gotta play the game. Make Bando's search history insane again.
Yeah, your For You page is a little too normal.
Fuck no. You ever see this movie? Oh God.
I bet his For You page is like Henta girls.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? It's for jacking off, isn't it? You've seen one of these before? What's it used for? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? It's for jacking off, isn't it?
Why do you say it so aggressively?
He's being questioned for being a heathen.
But jacking off, isn't it?
Jacking off, isn't it?
Like, sorry,
Jesus
Dad.
Christ.
I told you not to go through my things.
My God.
I told you not to go through my things, Dad.
Oh my God. Wow, that movie's ahead of its time though. Who'd have known? Fast forward.
Some movie from the 70s.
Wow. Fast forward 40 years. We
Was that Death Wish? Was that? I don't remember that in Death Wish.
Is that a deleted scene from Cobra?
Shut no, he wasn't in Cobra.
I know.
Sly. That's Sly Stallone. That's one of my favorites.
That movie's good, dude.
He had the lead sled.
You had the sunglasses.
The 1949 Merc.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
Yeah, that car. Yeah.
You should get the Cobra glasses that he wore on those things. It's cool.
I like the other one, the axe murderer glasses.
Yeah.
Like that guy played a serial killer in like everything.
Yeah, that guy was.
He was
like,
just so cast type. His face just looked like a serial killer. He just looked like he
he
killed
just
people.
looked like he killed people. What if he's like a nice? You think he's a nice guy in real life?
He probably is.
Or
You know who
is-
that's like too?
He played Buffalo Bob and Joe Dirt.
Yes.
That's like the kid that. Do you guys watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid
Like
who
the new
played
one or the-
Joffrey. Apparently,
Yeah.
he's like a really nice person, and like all he does get hate mail.
What
Yeah.
from retards who take a TV show too seriously?
Well, just like imagine like,
Imagine writing another human a letter because. Of
but
the
you get
character
like
he plays.
like some of the people that get like typecast in
They
a certain
hate
role
you.
and they can never get out of it, right? So like people that talk about like actors that talk about turning down certain roles because they don't want to get stuck in that, like
Yeah.
you know. So I can
Is
see
that a bad thing? Like Samuel L. Jackson played the same role in every single movie.
the guy that played Draco Malfoy can never be anything ever again. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. But like he's already later on. in
You know
his
who kind of
career
escaped
anyway.
that? Harry Potter.
Well, he just got.
Yeah, but
super
he did that
fucking
intentionally though.
Yeah, but no, he played in other movies where he wasn't Harry Potter.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like he did that intent
Yeah,
like
weird.
immediately.
He just makes weird movies.
But you know that weird movie where like he's a dead body and it is like a Swiss Army knife dead body, like the guy.
Yes.
So
And he was like a
weird.
freaking speedboat or something.
So weird.
He
Yes, he's a speedboat. He's like
He makes weird
weirdest
movies,
movie.
but he also made $1 billion as Harry Potter, so
Yeah,
he can
true.
just do what the fuck.
Oh,
Like, how do you get typecast as a wizard, a teenage wizard? Like, there's only one fuck. Now you're just 35, and like, all right, now you have $1 billion, so you can make these stupid fucking movies that bring in 0 sales and probably lose money because.
but
made
you
$1
are still
billion
Harry Potter, so
Harry-
people will go and fucking see it.
fucking Harry Potter, and royalties are pretty awesome. So make a
Yeah.
stupid indie art house film.
I
Why
watched this Netflix movie the other night. It's called it just came out. It's called Aftermath.
Yeah.
It was like a Tubi movie. I'm like, why is Netflix putting this out? It was literally like a Tubi movie.
Dude, Netflix puts out some shit.
Tubi
movies
puts
now.
out the craziest movies you've ever seen.
I can't watch anything on Tubi. I just can't.
You have to sometimes because they're so funny. You're like so absurd. You're like,
What the
what? Who
fuck
made
am I
this
watching?
movie? Who made this movie?
Some of the movies, I don't know how they make. They just like we got extra. We got a fucking $50 million we got to burn. Let's just make this fucking piece of shit low budget movie and get
It's a tax haven.
yeah.
They're
Let's get
fully
like
doing it for the tax benefits.
some decent actor, convince.
I wonder how
for
that-
20 minutes.
I wonder how that market's changed since like streaming's become so prominent. Like things don't go to the movies
I
anymore.
mean, I
but
don't
the
know
budgets,
how.
but the budgets haven't changed, right? So like now it's
I
just
don't know.
offsetting losses. Is that
I don't
really
know
what it
how
is?
they make. I don't understand the concept. I'm just not smart enough to understand the concept of how they still make money. Like, how does Martin Scorsese justify making a movie for Netflix? Right? Like, how does any like
using a corpse of Robert De Niro and parading him
Yeah.
around, saying he's 22 years old?
using a mostly AI altered images of fucking Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, like whatever. But like, not even how is it justified? Like, where's the money? Like, there's no ticket sales, right? So like, what is the justification for these?
They got to
places
get a piece
even-
of like the streaming.
Yeah, but what's a piece of the street? How many monthly subscriptions makes it worth it to like pump out? Because even the shittiest, what's the shittiest movie cost to make to put to scale to put it out on Netflix? $50 million,
I think.
right? I don't know.
I think John Wick, the first John Wick, was made with like 28 million.
Okay, and that was super.
And that was an
budget.
incredible movie.
And incredible. And you listen to like the interviews with that director, like he was legit. Like the fact he made that movie for $28 million was like crazy anyway. Like, so yeah.
You
So
might have to double check that. I don't know if my math is right on that. It might
Whatever.
be. I don't remember them having a huge budget.
whatever it
Was
is,
my point.
to make a movie that looks
Which
like
movie is that
big
again?
movie,
John Wick.
John Wick. You're still looking at $20 to $50 million. So like, how
God,
is
that
that
first one is so good too.
so good? They're all good, but how does it get paid for? How does it making a Netflix movie get paid for?
I
How
don't
do you
know.
justify it?
I don't know.
Where does it come from? How many subscriptions does Netflix have a month?
Well, so like I know Adam Sandler's movies on Netflix are part of his larger deal. So he signed a deal for $80 million that
Yeah.
included a comedy special
Mhm.
and then movie titles.
Okay.
So he puts his movies out through Netflix, and some are really bad, some are okay, and
Yeah. and just it's Netflix.
Netflix
gives
is
them-
taking the risk of just putting new content on their channel,
So-
hoping that viewership goes up.
So yeah, I get that, but now is here. Adam Sandler, here's 80 million. This is your money plus you got to make these movies.
It's
now.
like they gave
or
Dave,
is it? It's
they
here,
gave Dave Chappelle 60 million to do 4 comedy specials.
and
Well,
that's
John Wick.
So
John
but
Wick
they're just
cost $20 million to make.
Oh, I was right.
Between 20 and 30.
Yeah,
But
I was
so
right.
they're just giving Adam Sandler here. Adam, here's 80 million.
Mhm.
Have fun, make movies. But that's,
They go on Netflix.
I know that, but what is the cost of them? Like that 80 million's for Adam Sandler to put in his pocket. Now, who's covering the cost of these 4 movies and the specials? Like where, or you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. I
Like
don't
that-
know. I don't
that's
know
what
if
I
they're
mean.
like they're paying him and he's producing it. And
Yeah.
then
Dave Chappelle, $60 million for a special.
four-
Great, but
four
he's not
specials?
covering the cost. I mean,
no.
but he
So
al-
maybe they cover that.
But even again, though, there's still the incentive to do, because I went and saw one of those stand-ups that he was doing when I was in Montreal, right? Like he still goes on tour and he does that skit 7-8 fucking times in arenas, sells out arenas,
Yeah.
and then he blends the best ones together, and that's especially puts out. So he at least still has an incentive to go tour and do stadiums
Interesting.
and make millions of dollars doing that too. But I don't know, and like I doubt. Adam Sandler, here's 80 million, and that's you got to take out what you want, and now you got to use the rest. You got to budget it to make these movies.
What do you think is the answer, Ronell?
I have no fucking idea. Movies is out of my.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
out of
all
my
like-
league.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, how does it work? How do they? I just don't understand how the business model of Netflix works. It seems like a Ponzi scam. Like, I just can't imagine.
I mean, I
mean,
will say is I feel like everything at this point is some kind of Ponzi screen.
A lot.
how many?
A lot.
Couple of 100 million?
Yeah. No, it's worldwide. So
Oh, it's
they probably have
worldwide.
a couple billion.
Yeah,
But didn't their numbers of subscribers drop though?
I think it's coming back up though. I think it dropped. They also just raised the price another $1.
it's expensive.
And also for another $4, you can share your password again.
The whole streaming platform, every streaming platform annoys me. It's become very, very expensive. It's way more expensive having that plus internet and all the bullshit than it was to just have HBO, like a premium
Like a TV package.
Yeah, Showtime and HBO, when they still actually made really good fucking shows. Every year it was new good shows or another killer season. And like that was it. Now it's like you're paying $100 for internet, plus Amazon, plus Netflix, plus Dip, and then you go and look for a movie. Nothing's ever free.
Yeah.
So you're paying for Prime, and now you either got to rent or buy the movie, which is like what the fuck? You're
And the
getting
thing
whacked.
is that you're buying it and you're buying the digital version of it, so it's like you don't even own it. And if they take it off of the store, then you just lost.
Yeah, it's like it's all fucked up. It used to be cheaper to be like, I remember back when I did that, I was like, I'm not getting cable anymore. I'm just streaming Netflix. There was still good shit on Netflix.
Yeah, when
Yep.
Netflix $9.99,
$9.99,
and now it's $18.
Yeah, and internet was still like $60,
and that wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that.
And that
long
was
ago.
not that long ago. Right.
And they don't make good original content anymore. There's
Once in a while they will. Like
Once
in a while.
Extraction was incredible.
that was
The
good.
first Extraction was incredible.
They make some good shows. There's definitely good series
Yeah,
and stuff. Definitely 1,000. I
They
take
don't
that
bat.
back.
They definitely don't listen. They don't bat 1,000 at
No.
all. Like they literally like it's probably like a 1 for 5 is anything of quality.
I mean, you can't really blame it though. Like they just have to put out so much shit.
Who watches those dubbed ones? You know the like English dubbed ones? Are they just
I watch
offered
them.
in like?
No, I watch.
Are they
them.
offered in like so many different languages? Is that like the
Yes.
deal with them?
I'm going to tell you right now, some
Yeah.
of the best shows and movies on Netflix are those foreign, like made for Netflix movies.
Yo, did
They're
you
fucking
see?
Awesome.
Did you see
so good.
Squid Game?
Yeah. No, I
Right.
know.
So that is one of those that's dubbed, but now they're doing the from what I heard, because I haven't watched a new season.
Yeah.
They use AI to change the mouth position. So
That's
if you're watching it in English, it looks like they're speaking English.
Doesn't look dubbed.
That's
cool.
kind of cool. That's
That's cool. Yeah.
It's like some of these ridiculous ones. You're just like,
No, those shows.
why is this in English?
Those shows are good. Whatever. Spain makes the country of Spain. They have they make good Netflix shows. All those English, well, not dubbed, but the shows like Great Britain, that area, they make really good shows. But yeah, those foreign shows are good.
Yeah.
Really, really good on Netflix.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like the I guess what the concept, the style, whatever you want to call it, the personality of English actors better than I think American actors, because with American actors, like they will Like you'll see like a method actor, like say like rest in peace, but like say Heath Ledger, right? Like he was a method actor. He was the Joker. I feel like that's too much.
Unpopular opinion.
I like method actors. Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, I was
is
just going to
incredible.
say, you want to say talk method actors, you got to say Daniel Day-Lewis, not Heath
sure.
Ledger. Unpopular opinion, Heath Ledger, not that great of an actor. His movies, not that great.
You think?
Name 3 fucking fire Heath Ledger movies aside from Batman.
It's going to be Batman.
Exactly.
What's the one? What's the one where he's a fake knight?
Exactly. Not trash.
Yeah.
It's like name three fire fucking Daniel Day-Lewis movies. There Will Be Blood, fucking Lincoln,
Gangs in New York.
That's what I mean. Heath Ledger, overrated actor.
Drink it up.
Yeah.
I drink up your milkshake.
Yeah, drink up milkshake. Yeah, fucking dude. Overrated actor. His movies aren't that good. Like, I'm sorry.
Last of the Mohicans, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis
playing
fire,
Native
dude.
American.
Dude, Daniel Lewis, the greatest, one of the greatest actors.
He was half. He was half.
Still haven't been able to name one fire Heath Ledger movie aside from Batman.
See, you keep taking out Batman. I was going to say Batman. He fucking killed it. I don't even like Batman. I love his performance in Batman, though.
I have a hard time remembering what he was in. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, literally, he was a heartthrob. He was a teeny bopper heartthrob. Like, that's it.
Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain.
He was in Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, he was in Brokeback Mountain.
I never saw that movie. Sorry.
And
I haven't.
Joker. That was a good movie. Anybody that was cast as the Joker would have killed it in that role.
I don't think that's true.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Fucking what's the Twilight kid? You think he would have done that?
I don't know.
Who's the Twilight
I
kid?
thought he played an amazing Batman though. What's
he wasn't
the
a
guy?
bad Batman.
Thursday.
The guy from
October
Batman.
31st.
Yeah, the guy who what's
from Twilight?
What's his name?
But I'm not.
He played
Robert
Cedric
Patterson.
Diggory in Harry Potter.
Robert Patterson.
There you go. Yeah.
The vampire from Twilight.
Yeah, I thought he was an awesome.
You want to talk about
Batman was great, dude.
ridiculously absurd movies? That first Twilight movie, where like he's like shining in the sun, and like they just speed up him. They speed up him like walking to be running, but it's not. It's the most absurd, retarded movie.
My sisters and their friend made like they literally jumped me and made me watch that movie.
That's all. They make you watch shit. You watched Twilight. You were all into it, Bando.
I went to the movie theater with.
They put it on. I didn't leave the room.
Yeah.
Gay.
They put it on, and I didn't leave the room.
I used to like True Blood. I like vampire stuff. True Blood. That was a good series.
I didn't like True Blood either. I was gay.
Well, it got gay. The beginning was good, and then all these shows, seasons.
I'm sorry, we're not allowed to say that.
No, Trump's.
I didn't say anything.
Right, yeah, you can say gay. You can say gay and retarded. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. You got to mean it though. You got to mean it. Yeah, but Heath Ledger, overrated actor.
I saw a crazy clip of a podcast where the guy was talking about how the hard R was back.
Oh, I don't know if that's back.
No.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I saw that
He
too.
was talking about retarded, and the guy, his co-host, thought he was talking about hard R, and he's like, I don't think that's what that means. And he was like, no, you could totally say it. He's like, and they're like, wait, did you mean? He's like, no, I didn't mean that.
The other hard R.
Yo, but his co-host was freaking out though. He was just like,
yeah, of course.
No.
If you guys aren't on the same page, I could see how that could get scary.
Very weird, very quickly.
Yeah, I could get really confused. Yeah. And someone's in the room is just like on the same page with you. He thinks you're on the same page and just throws the word out. You're like, whoa, buddy.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, too far, sir. There's a line, and you
like, sir, you are retarded for thinking that's what I meant.
Yeah,
good times. What else is going on? When's the next? What's
on your list that you wrote down?
You
can't look at it. You want me to look at it for you?
No, if you want to pick something from the list.
Yeah, I saw one that I liked.
I'm actually really proud of Theo for doing that, because last season Theo was 100% prima donna. I am just the talent. I am not doing anything else.
He still feels that way.
Am I wrong, Theo? You sitting here looking at me.
I got a trans person flirting with me, and that was awkward. That
Saved by uncomfortable. All right, we'll go to that one. But the one I like, Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah,
first episode. Mr. Belding was 39 years old, which is how old me and Theo are.
Yeah, So like the first episode,
The
of
very
Saved by
first
the Bell.
episode of Saved by the Bell. You don't know that show?
What?
I know.
Saved by the Bell.
Yes, I know that show. I will say that you guys are old.
So are
How
you.
old are you, bro? You're the same age as us, dog. How old are you?
I'm not.
38?
I'm not 39.
How old are you?
You're turning
Not
39
39.
this year.
So
Huh?
you're 38. You don't know.
You're
You don't,
turning 39 this year.
I know Saved by the Bell. Rich said that being a dickhead. Of course, I know Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Belding.
Well, I was just gonna say you didn't know it because
he's
no,
not white. Is that what you were saying, Rich?
not into pop culture like that.
Yeah. How do you not watch? What did you watch TV in the 90s? There was only 4
I
shows on.
didn't watch Saved by the Bell. I will admit that I didn't watch
Fresh
Saved by the Bell.
Prince, Saved by the Bell.
What else? I don't even remember. What else is on?
I don't know. All right, so he's the same age as we are. We look way better than him.
Well, it's funny when you see like
Oh, Rich, I thought you meant you and Theo look better than I do.
No,
I was like, fuck no.
no, I would.
I
not.
love you two
First of
both.
all,
I
I
love you
look-
both.
I look gray.
And
I'm the same color as the microphone.
You see, this is why I don't even write things down. You can't even fucking comprehend the list. Where's this conversation going? Jesus Christ, Ronell.
I'm deleting your list.
Yeah, Mr. Belding, 39. He
Yeah.
looked 40.
He looked. He looked.
He looked
60.
100.
Why is that? Like, because it's funny.
Because he was
at,
bald.
I was at my aunt Connie's funeral.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, and I'm like looking at all the pictures and stuff. I'm talking with my cousin, and he's like, "Man, Aunt Connie has looked 65 for 50 fucking years." And it's like, and we're looking at these pictures, like, yeah, dude. I'm like, she's probably like 43 in this picture.
You
back
want to
in
know?
the day.
You want to know
Like,
what it was?
why did people look so
It
old
was-
back then?
Was the way that he dressed, and he rocked the horseshoe.
Not my Aunt Connie.
I don't know who your Aunt Connie
She's
is,
a
so I
Connie.
can't contribute to this conversation.
What you saying a horseshoe? What do you talk about a horseshoe?
Mr. Belding.
Oh, Mr. Bell. Oh, yeah, Mr. Belding, because he was bald.
Oh, let's just spend the next 20 minutes talking about your aunt that neither of us know.
No, I'm just talking in general. Like, you look at people,
Yes.
old pictures of people that they're like, well, you weren't always fucking 70. Like this picture back in the 70s, you were probably 38 and you look fucking 52.
It's like those pictures from like the 1910s and 20s, like the
Yeah.
first cameras where they just look they're like staring into the camera, no smiles, and like, why do they look like that?
everybody looks 40.
They're just hungry.
They're hungry.
They're all starving.
Just lost their whole family to scarlet fever. Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Scurvy. This is scurvy.
Yeah,
It's
why
all
Mr.
scurvy.
Belly? And I guess it
But
makes
he rocked
sense.
the horseshoe and he was wearing a suit and
The
he was
suit, that's
amongst, you know,
and he was
young
pissed off.
people.
And I think about it now. I'm like, oh wow. So I'm the same age as Mr. Belding, right? And being you're a principal of a high school with a bunch of fucking stupid ass 17, 16, 17-year-old fucking idiots. I'd be like, I would be super pissed. I could totally relate to Mr. Belding because he
But
was
like
always
now,
such a square.
but like
right?
now, if you were bald, you were 39, you wouldn't rock the horseshoe.
no, I would just be
Knowing
bald.
you would shave it all off.
Yeah,
shave it
I
all
would, just,
off,
I would
yeah.
just shave. I would
You don't
just,
see? Do you see like people our age walking around with the horseshoe?
Yeah, every now and then, man.
Very
At the
rarely.
gym, I'll see somebody every now and
You're
then.
either like fully bald or
Now
you
you
have
see,
hair.
you know who the horseshoe? Those guys who wear like
Henry?
the Newsies hats. You know, like like those
The
fucking
fedoras?
hats. No,
the
not a-
Kangol.
Yeah, like the Kangol hat. Those guys are like half bald. You know, there's some half bald people out there, but I feel like
Yeah.
you just gotta embrace it.
It's not as
Yeah.
frequent.
It's not frequent.
There's a lot more people walking around with turkey scars than
Yeah.
than the half bald.
Hair transplants. Like there's a lot of options now. Like you like why would you just look fucking 40 years older if you have that haircut, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like awkward.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mr.
I'm not gonna hold
Belding.
you. That's one thing that
Alright,
I'm very happy
Let's
about.
talk about your awkward interaction.
It's just like it's just this trans person that I know. And like now
Wait, the one that you went to school with that
no
we've spoken about on this podcast before?
no, so I know this and don't clip this and put this, just don't use it as a clip, or maybe use it. I don't fucking care. You can clip it. Yeah, so it's just I know this person through like my industry,
Okay.
and they transitioned over the past couple of years.
Okay.
And they're like it's fucking weird. I like the person, I do, because like business wise, I think they're fucking cool. I like them, but now it's just they're full
Made it
trans
awkward?
now. It's like, yeah, it was like at first I was like, oh, why is so and so look like a dirty lesbian from like Oregon, and now it's just like he's fully embraced, like, and he's very open with it, now he's just like very out in the open, and it's just, and he's in an industry with a bunch of like old fucking people, and it's fucking weird. It's weird, and I saw him at a coin show, and now
hold on.
Theo, hold on. Rich, not for nothing, I'm actually proud of Theo because I can see him tempering himself, and he's that.
No, because it's not tempering, because I want to make this very clear. I don't. And this
we get that.
He likes them. He just doesn't like them like them.
I want to make it clear. I don't have an issue with anybody like wanting to make that decision and do that. Like it has like I will still do business.
Supportive of all your life decisions.
Yeah, it's your own business. Like
right.
whatever.
You do your thing.
I still do business with the person. I will continue to do business with them. It doesn't affect. But like now, he's just like getting comfortable into feeling like he's a chick, and he's just like getting a little fucking flirty, and it's just fucking weird. And I'm like, dude, like, don't be talking to me. Don't be talking to me like some chick trying to fucking flirt with the cute guy at the coin show with your fucking titties. He's got like these big tits now, and it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. Like you got your tits all out, and then it's fucking weird.
Rich, Theo, do you want to motorboat him?
Put the man titties away. Put the
bro.
man titties away.
It's just a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can see that being uncomfortable.
It's just
especially because of like, what are you supposed to pretend like you didn't know them before?
Yeah, it's like
it'd be like one thing. It'd be one thing if like,
bro, you were a nerd.
Try to be nice, right? But like they're like being flirty as if like knew them, right? But like you knew them before, so it's like,
yeah, and it's not like being nice. Like
you're like, bro, like I don't have to be nice to you when you're like.
And you weren't
jizzing all over me.
And you weren't like that as a guy. When you were like a dude, you were like that. Now it's like, bro, I'm like, just.
So I would ask, serious question. So serious question, genuinely asking. So maybe that person was like that. And then, but you didn't know at the time, and then now that they transitioned, they are. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. Well,
I always thought this person was a little gay. I remember one time he was talking. No, he was. I remember one. He's small. He's like tiny.
This conversation is not going well at all.
But the thing is, in all honesty,
let's talk about these ad reads. Let's go back.
I'm just talking about it honestly, because when I knew him, I remember one time he was like, "Oh, me and my girlfriend went to do to that," and I always thought like, "Oh, he's got a girlfriend." Oh, I didn't know because he was like nerdy.
Yeah,
and
what's
stuff.
his name?
It's a dude. It's a chick. I met. He's got a kid. He has a daughter.
So does Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner's got multiple kids.
He literally went full Caitlyn Jenner. That's
all
like
right. Well, Theo, what I will say, right? What I will say, and
but he has the coolest collectibles.
Listen, I respect you for being kind.
I'm not going to say he is a shit because I respect, and I refer to her by her new name. I don't dead name her, and she has the coolest collectibles you'll ever see. So I love going to her office. I'm not going to lie. I love going to her office.
I bet she does have the coolest old collectibles.
The coolest
comic you've ever seen.
Dude, comic books, coolest
hanging
shit.
On a shelf.
All over the walls. So cool. But it just, don't flirt with me. It's a little fucking weird, bro. It's a little weird, sweetheart. What am I supposed to say to that? Put your penis away. Put your cock away.
I'm serious. I am actually genuinely proud of Theo. Because that could have gone off the rails very quickly.
It's like being a normal.
I know you're not a dick, but it's just sometimes how you word certain things. It's just like, okay.
I'm trying to not like be an asshole. It's just
I'm
like
not trying to be insensitive. He doesn't want to hurt their feelings.
Like I'm all about
I get that. I get that.
At the same time, get your hand off my.
Listen, I'm all about it. You want to transition to a woman? Be a whore, dude. That's like the best version of a woman. Just be a hoe, but like, don't flirt with me, bro. Get that
man pussy out there. Just don't touch
that
me.
Pussy.
Don't put that fucking gaping wound anywhere near me. Fuck, bro.
And I think on that,
I think we're good. I think we're done.
On my list.
It's not gonna top that. It's not gonna top that. It won't top that.
Fucking hell, bro.
Would you like to transition to egg prices?
Yeah, we already touched egg prices. It's fucking ridiculous. We didn't talk about the Chinese finance using Chinese banks to finance American
I
home
don't care about
purchases.
that.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Do us a favor.
if you're
We're
gonna
not sorry, but we are.
See, Theo is actually trying to be better.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm
Theo
just,
is better.
I am
Theo
better.
Theo
I'm
is better. Theo is better.
I'm not sorry. This is my honest opinion. What am I supposed to
Because
just like?
What I will
not-
say is like what you guys behind the scenes don't know is that when Theo first met me, his first words out of his mouth were, "What's this N bomb doing in my office?" And I was just like, and now he's gotten so much better.
Yeah, on that note, like,
On that note, that did not happen.
don't be sorry, be better.
It never happened.
Goodbye.
Never happened.
Bye.